Okay, 9.2, we're comparing and ordering numbers, and notice there's going to be negatives. Okay? So when we look at our number line, 0's right here in the middle. Anything to the left is negative. The further you go left away from 0, the smaller the number gets. And of course, you know, to the right, the further you go up, the bigger it gets. Okay? So these are bigger, these are smaller. What you have to train your brain to think about is that when these negatives are happening, the bigger the digit on a negative number means it's smaller. Okay? So you now have to switch your brain to be like, okay, the number, the digit, is getting bigger, but because it has a negative sign with it, the number is actually smaller, because that means it's gotten further away from 0.
What's funny is there's normal positive numbers, negative numbers.
Yes.
Okay, in gauge-wise, the negative numbers are bigger and the positive numbers are smaller when it comes to gauges. I just found that funny.
Oh, you mean like gauges, the earrings? Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. Okay. All right, so that's unrelated. We're not going to go into that. But just keep in mind that the further left on the number line, the smaller it's going to be. Okay? All right. So let's fill these in. So we have A, -2 and 2. I want to decide which one is bigger. -2 is to the left of 2 on the number line. So since it's to the left, so I have -2 over here and 2. Since it's to the left, then it's going, sorry, wrong way. It's going to be less than. -2 is less than 2. Now circle 3 and -5. 3 is to the right of -5 on the number line. So 3 is greater than -5. And just so you know, when you have a positive number and a negative number, the positive number always wins. It's always going to be bigger. Okay? All right, -1 is to the, let me circle these, -1 and -4. So -1 is to the, oh my bad.
Aren't you supposed to circle?
-1 is to the right of -4 on the number line. So that means -1 is larger, greater than -4.
Maybe the 5 supposed to when you circle the other 5 positive.
No, because this was a -5. Okay? All right, let's use the number line down below. Okay, let's use the number line to compare these numbers. So let's circle them. Okay? So circle -4, or put a little mark above it, and -5. Remember, the further away from 0, the smaller it is. So that means that -4 is
Bigger.
What? Oh my gosh.
Wrong way.
It's like my mind, what I think is not happening with my hand. -4 is greater than -5.
You know the right answer, but
Exactly. My hand's not cooperating. Okay, now circle -2 and 0. -2 is less than 0. Got my hand working now, no mistakes. Okay, now let's do -1 and 3. This one's not very hard because you know you have a negative and a positive. Which one's always going to win? The positive is always larger. Okay? Example 2, we're going to order these integers in each set from least to greatest. Underline least to greatest. Okay? So let's graph them and then we'll put them in order. So we have a -2, so make sure you graph it right on those crosshairs. Then a 3 right on the crosshairs. A -1 right on the crosshairs. Now that I have them graphed, it's really easy just to go from left to right and write them down. So I start on my left, I have a -2, then a -1, then a 3. and I put them in order from least to greatest. Okay, now we're on to B. Okay, notice I have a 4, a -3, a -5, and a 2. You go ahead and graph yours while I graph mine, and then we'll meet back and see if you have them in order from least to greatest. Okay, so I have graphed my numbers. I'm going to start on the left and just start writing them down. I have a -5, a -3, a 2, and a 4. That's the order.
It's kind of impossible.
Now I want you to do 4 through 6. If you need to draw a number line, draw a number line. If you want to use the number lines that are already up above, use them up above. But I want these in order from least, underline that, least to greatest. Do that now. Okay, so let's check these. So we have these in order, least to greatest. -2, then 0, then 9, yes. Remember, I'm going from the left to the right of the number line. Then I have -5, then -4, then 3, then 7, yep. 6, I have a -6, a -1, then 8, then 10. Perfect, very nice. Okay, my reader. Anyone? Go ahead.
In a golf match, Craig scored 2 points. Cameron scored 3 points. Ron scored -1. Who won the golf match?
Does anybody know golf? What's important to know about golf?
Making the hole.
The lowest score wins.
The lowest score wins. Keep that in your head.
I did not
Okay?
know that.
The answer will be the player with the lowest score. List the important information. So let's grab that important information from up above. Craig scored
2
plus 2. Cameron scored
plus 3.
plus 3. Rob scored
-0.
-1. Rob's score, -1, is the farthest to the left. Thank you. So it is the lowest score. Rob won the match. Okay, look at the look back. Negative integers, underline that, negative integers are always, circle always, are always less than positive integers. Underline that. Negative integers are always less than positive integers. So neither Craig nor Cameron won the golf match because they had positive numbers and Rob had a negative number. Okay? Okay, number 7, I'm going to use this table over here. At what time was the temperature the lowest? Notice it says at what time. At what time was the temperature the lowest? Did you say 3:30 a.m.? That is correct. So put down 3:30 a.m. Must I have a label? Yes. Okay, B, what was the highest temperature? Notice they're asking for highest temperature. They don't want to know the...
Hi, it's Christy in the office. Can I have Ben Harris to the office for a minute, please? Thank you.
Okay, so what was the highest temperature? They don't want to know the time anymore. They want the temperature. The highest temperature was 1. What's my label?
Degrees.
I'm going to grab it up here. Degrees Fahrenheit. On your check it out, you need to use the number line to compare the integers and give me a less than or greater than. You don't have to graph it, but you certainly can.